Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Bean Dip Podcast. We're at episode number 14. Shows that are coming up. I have a show coming up on the 12th. That will be the location. I think it's called the Fox and Hounds. It's a bar in North Hollywood. Let me look up the exact name for you guys. The Fox and Hounds in Studio City. It will be on the 12th. And I'm looking forward to that. I have another show coming up on the 17th at the Hollywood Comedy. I'll be posting these dates up on this episode, and like as always, you can always go on my Instagram. That's Russ Comedy, at Russ Comedy. And I'm always posting stuff on there. Let's get it going. So, me and my girlfriend, we went to Tennessee over the weekend, which is cool. And I haven't really been on an airplane in a while. I want to say it's probably been close to 10 years. The last place I had went to was Chicago. But I think other than that, I haven't flown anywhere. We took the Delta airline, and man, I gotta say, Delta was awesome. I the last airplane that I took, you couldn't even watch anything. You had to pay for to watch whatever you wanted to watch. On these Delta Airlines, they hooked you up with earphones. You could watch anything for free. Their seats were comfortable. Granted, whenever you're sitting in, whenever you're on a plane or you're taking a bus, it's never the most comfortable. You're always, when you fall asleep, you're leaning over and sleeping on someone's shoulder on accident, and you become buddies that way. They hate you for it, but you appreciate their shoulder, their time, but I enjoyed the experience with Delta. I feel like from now on, I'm just gonna be taking that airline. I'm gonna treat it like I treat my barber. I'm not gonna go anywhere else. I'm just gonna go to that one person or that one thing. I think that's the way you gotta go about things. When you find something good and you like it, you just gotta stick with it. So yeah, Delta is gonna be my airline from now on. I think I want to build up those points and make it cheaper, because we did mess up. We jacked up. And it wasn't necessarily our fault. It's been a rough kind of past month and a half. Me trying to get out of being broke, having to save up money, and there's no, I have no excuse, because we should have bought in the tickets months ahead of time. At least they would have been maybe $150 each, there and back, a round trip. But dude, we waited so last minute that our tickets were close to $900. So we are screwed, bro. I don't even know how we're gonna make rent next month. I don't know what's gonna happen. We did this just to go see somebody get married. My niece. Yeah. She's getting married to a good guy. They're all Jehovah's Witnesses, So nothing's gonna happen there. They're just gonna be fine. They'll stay married regardless. Just because it says it in the Bible, they'll be like, hey, I hate you and you hate me, but I'm more afraid of God, so we're staying married. So Yeah, yeah. It was a great trip. And I think just traveling in general is nice. Uh, it takes you out of your everyday mundane life. You wake up, take a crap, eat something, go to work. And it happens so repetitively. And so I think it's good. You plan something. It doesn't matter if you're driving there, flying there, taking the train. Just go out there, see what's up. It was nice being in Tennessee. Like, same thing. I haven't been, like, since I haven't traveled in a long time. I think the last time I was in Tennessee, I was like 16 years old. My sister's been living out there for, I want to say, 20 years. And it's nice out there in Tennessee. Personally, I would not want to live out there. I liked the condensed city life. I liked the jam packed. A lot of people, a lot of places to go. I like that living. I'm not ready for the complete silence, no neighbors, and all I have to look at is trees. I don't want that. I'll wait till I'm about to die to be in that kind of situation, and yeah, cuz I mean, I'm not the youngest guy, you know what I mean? But it's still nice out here. You know what I mean? Living in LA, like, I never got why people hate LA so much. And I think it's the people that hate LA, it's because they're not from LA. If you're not from LA, you're gonna see pretty much you're reflecting from the people that came from where you're from, and you're gonna apply that to people in LA. And yeah, it might be different, but to be honest, a lot of people are like, oh, most people from LA are stuck up or this and that. And like, I don't think I've ever found that to be true. Whereas just like, people are just stuck up and like not wanting to talk to each other. I get it. Everybody has their own clique, but that's just bound to happen, man. There's so many people in this state that it's like, dude, you just can't be friends with everybody. And I think that's just in general in life. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody, you can't just be nice and perfect to everybody. Sometimes you're going to be an asshole, and it might be on accident. You could be busy. Maybe you shit your pants. I don't know. Anything can happen. So, and I think people, stop being so freaking sensitive. You know what I mean? Like, everything's hurting your freaking feelings. Jesus. I don't know how I trailed off onto that, but traveling was nice. It was super cool. There was a random Italian festival as we were driving to this restaurant. And I don't know how big the Italian community is in Memphis, Tennessee. Imagine Italians from Memphis. Hey, get out of here, partner. You know what I mean? They got like that stupid accent that they have, but like they're still country. Hey, Johnny, where are the bits and grits? Hey, Hey, yo, Paulie, you want to go hunting some deer out in my backyard? I don't know. I want some ravioli, Memphis style, I don't know. Who the hell knows? But I did give a salute. I gave a salute to the Italians who were driving by, and I pinched my fingers together and held them up in the air. Where you just, when they say forget about it or whatever the hell they say, I just put my hand out to salute the Italians, like, hey. you know? And the security, he was like, yeah, there you go, bro. You get it. And I'm not even from Memphis, you know? So, you know, us LA people, we understand, you know, we get it, you know? But it was a really cool time. I just wish I wish we had more time to stay out there to really see what's up. My girlfriend, she wanted to go see Graceland, Elvis's house, but you know, we were so like short on time that it was just like it would have been rushed, you know, and we pretty much arrived in Tennessee at midnight. You know, we arrived at midnight. We just, as soon as we got to our hotel, we pretty much just knocked out. We were high on edibles and drunk while we're on the plane. You know, we were, I don't know what we were laughing at, but we were laughing at a bunch of stuff while we were on the plane. I'm sure some of the people were just like, what the hell is going on here? What is so funny about going to Tennessee? I don't know. But yeah, it was a cool flight, and I thought it was gonna take longer, but it was literally like 2.5 hours. So we took like 500 milligrams worth of edibles, thinking like, oh, this is gonna take forever. So we were just out of our minds, but it was fun. But like I said, I did want to be out there in Tennessee. You know, a little bit longer. Once we plan it better. You know, where we can actually, see the town. I wanted to do some open mics out there. Thanks a lot, freaking comics. I tried reaching out. You know, if anybody knows anything, apparently everybody only knows shit in LA. So, yeah, I couldn't find any. I know there was a club, I think it's called Zanies. Some other spots too, but I don't think they had open mics for the days I was there. It was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that would have been cool to go see what's up. So I think next time we go, I want to do that. And you know, when it comes to traveling, like I said, it doesn't have to be flying or just driving. Or just flying. You could drive too. I think what we're trying to do next is go to San Diego. I get it. That's not the hugest, trip. It's still within California. I get it. It's only 2 hours. But the point is just traveling in general. You know what I mean? Like getting out of your comfort zone, just leaving your house, leaving the routine, So yeah, we're going to be going to San Diego. We're going to be looking for Ron Burgundy. No, of course not. We could just watch his stupid movie on Netflix. But yeah, I think we're going to go kayaking, actually. We're going to go kayaking. I've been kayaking once in my life, and it was back, funny enough, it was in Tennessee. I was with my family. And I don't know what the hell happened, but the next day I had strep throat. I was about to die. I don't know if it was that nasty swamp water that touched my tonsils or whatever, but yeah, I was fucked. So I'm hoping the same thing doesn't happen in San Diego. I don't know how clean their water is. But yeah, I mean, I've been to San Diego before. It's super chill, super cool. It's San Diego has the characteristics of like a regular city, a metropolitan city, but it's like the pacing of it is slow. I can't explain it. The last time I went to go see what are they called? Shoot, why can't I think of their name? Chicano Batman. Shout out Chicano Batman, badass group. Yeah, I went to go see Chicano Batman. I went to go see them at the Casbah. And I think when we went, it had to have been during the weekend. But I don't know, man. Like, it was a cool downtown San Diego, but it was like it didn't seem active. I don't know if anybody knows what I mean, but like it just I don't know. It seemed quiet, but there was people. There was a good amount of people there, so I don't know. I do like San Diego though. I really do enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to it. And hey, you know what? Anybody from San Diego, you know, hit me up. Hit me up on my IG. I want to do some open mics out there. If you know, like comics, if you guys got anything going, let me know. It would be awesome to try to see what's up out there. I want to expand my horizon. You know what I mean? I'm tired of making these LA fucks laugh. You know? All they want to hear is dick jokes and how bad they suck at sex. So, yeah, it'd be cool to maybe talk about surfing, man. Or, I don't know, what do people from San Diego do? I want to go try the new brewery, bro. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of bros in San Diego. They all represent that star that has the black and white coloring. I don't know. Anyway, I don't mean to shit on San Diego, but yeah, we got some things going on. I'm still trying to make a trip to New York. I don't know when that's gonna happen, dude. What with school and everything, but I need to make a trip to New York. That is for sure the thing that is on my list. I'm gonna take a sip of this coffee. Shout out to the GF. She made it for me. Some instant coffee. Not my favorite, but it works. Gets the job done. Your boy is a Folgers guy. He loves his Folgers and he loves brewing coffee. But it's not the time for, this hot ass coffee. It's hot as fuck out here, so I'm on that Starbucks iced black brewed coffee with classic syrup. 4 pumps of classic syrup. You heard it. Yeah, and the fucks always get it wrong. The fucking Starbucks people, for some reason they never remember the classic syrup. They're like the most fucking dessert fucking centered coffee spot. It's just fucking sugar, milk, and coffee in most of their shit. And they can't remember the sugar in my black coffee. Come on, Starbucks. Come on, Starbucks. I know you guys put passion in all of your fucking sweet-ass drinks. Put some passion in my simple request. Iced black classic sugar. Not very hard. It's a 3-step process. And you guys end up fucking me over with the 2-step process. Ice and black coffee. Which is not bad. I love it. I still love it. But the classic syrup hooks it up. And hopefully some of you that are listening to it, you try it out yourself. And then you let me know. Does iced black coffee with classic syrup kick ass? You guys could put your Starbucks orders or coffee orders in the comments below, and we will judge you for every comment. Yeah. One thing I noticed on the plane, and I know it's an old topic, and it's possibly already debunked, or not debunked, but obviously it's not. Whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's an old. It's not old, but anyway. What's up with the flat Earth people? Have you guys never rode a plane? Have you never been on a plane before in your life? You can totally see the curvature of the Earth. Even in a plane. you don't even have to focus or concentrate hard and try to look for it. You can see it. You know, it's just this long curvature. You know, I don't know why that was the first thing that came to my mind. I was like, wow, flat earth people must have never traveled in their life. You know, I would love to travel with somebody who believes in flat earth. Like, we should go on a plane together. Any flat earth believers or whatever, if you're out there, you know, put your names in the comments so we can hunt you down and set your houses on fire. But yeah, like, you guys gotta travel on an airplane and put your theory to the test then. You know, because I'm pretty sure from the planes, you know, when you're up there from that point of view, you're going to be able to tell if the earth is completely flat. You will for sure see it. You know, I'm tired of people getting their information from like these people who are like, you know, I know I'm on YouTube, but I'm sorry. Like, some of these people that watch YouTube videos and now they know the answer about life and about the world and what's really going on. You know, like, nothing is ever that easy. You know, in life in general, nothing is never. It's just never that easy. You know, you're not going to be able to just stumble upon a YouTube video and this guy's just going to go off of this theory and you're going to be like, holy crap, that's so right. How do you know, bro? How do you know what's right or wrong? You know what I mean? You can't basically just pick up on a theory just because you heard it. You know, like, I think even for yourself as an individual, you have to, you know, there has to be some like observation of your own. You know, I would, you know, it's so crazy. I would say, because it's all YouTube, you know, I would tell people, oh, like, try looking up, because they actually have they have videos where they show satellites in space watching Earth. You know, and I mean, I feel like it's kind of useless to tell somebody who believes in the flat earth to look at that, because they're going to be like, it's all CGI, that's fake. You know, I could do a better, you know, job than that. Oh, you can do a better job at reality? You son of a bitch. I don't know. I just trip out on people like that, you know. Like, I've met a number of people who do agree that the earth is flat, and it just it messes me up. You know, like, it kind of feels like I shouldn't know you. You know? Like, if you're fighting for people to believe in the flat earth, I don't think we can talk anymore. You know, I don't even know if I can consider you part of the human race, to be honest. You could just be some Russian bot, you know, just trying to spread some misinformation. You know, and that even goes for the people who believe space is fake too. It's so crazy, you know. But that's the beauty of America, right? Freedom of speech, you know, freedom of choice. You could do whatever you want. You could, you know, if you want to believe that you're a piece of cheese, yeah, that's fine. Just go to work, you know. But you know, I get it. You want to be called mozzarella or Gouda or Swiss, you know. I know Green Bay Packer fans like to identify as cheese people, cheeseheads as they call them. So ridiculous. Wisconsin, probably one of the corniest states in the United States. Those people pride themselves on cheddar. Amazing. You know? Imagine somebody who believes in the flat earth and is a cheesehead. That person, why are they alive, you know? I think they got more issues than even the world has. You know, you're a cheesehead and you believe the earth is as flat as your mom's ass, you know, it's crazy. You know, I think I would take a Donald Trump supporter over a flat earther any day of the week, you know? Because at least with the Donald Trump supporter, you know, at least they probably got a good sense of humor, you know? They're like, "Oh my God, did you see what this fool said last week?" You know, just I don't know. I don't want to fucking make up whatever Donald Trump will say. His nicknames were fucking the greatest. You know, Sleepy Joe, all that bullshit he would call people. I wish I could see Donald Trump do a 5-minute stand-up set. You know, what the fuck would he talk about? It'd be hilarious to see him do a set on him and Melania. You know? He's trying to be relatable with the guys. Marriage, right, guys? You know? How about when your wife slaps your hand away when you're trying to hold her hand? I don't know. I could totally see him being hacky, you know? But it would work because he's Donald Trump, you know? But then again, since he is Donald Trump, he probably has way better punchlines without even trying, you know, than all of us combined. I'm not no Trump supporter, to be honest. I never cared about any of that stuff, you know. I think the reason that, like, it became a thing for me was because I feel like the people that supported him were toxic as fuck, bro. You know? I feel like all the people that have been wronged in life gravitated to Donald Trump, you know? For what reason, I have no idea. You know? I don't know what spoke out to them that they wanted to support him so hard, you know. And it's like, dude, how about get over it? He lost. It's over. You know, like that's the weirdest thing for me is like, why are you so like fanboy for this dude? You know, like when I vote for a president, you know, I vote and that's it. It's over. I don't even go on thinking like, oh, I hope they do good. I mean, okay, no, always, you know, you want your vote to, you know, you want it to have been the right one, obviously. But, you know, to have such like a team spirit about it is like, come on, bro, just do it, bro. This is just something you gotta do, you know, or else we're just gonna leave our country up to old white people, you know, who only care about their Social Security. So, yeah. And, you know, I love you old white people, but Jesus, you guys, sometimes only think about yourselves. I only have so much time to live. Who's gonna think about my back pain medicine? Who's gonna remember my diabetes pills? I have dementia. I don't know. You know? Fucking old people. Sometimes they're the worst and sometimes they're the nicest. You know? But I think that's all you can hope for when it comes to old people. You know? When they're really nice, it's beautiful. You know, when they're bitter and like kind of like lost their mind slightly, it's still a beautiful thing, you know? Because it makes you wonder, wow, that person must have lived a dope life. You know, they went balls out. They went hardcore. They went so hard, their skin is hanging off their bones. You know, and you can see it. So I think that's all we can hope for ourselves to be. You know, you're not going to be no charismatic kind of person when you're in your 70s. You know, your butt bone is deteriorating. You know, your tailbone. You know, your brain is barely working. You know, you might be as, you know, I don't know, you might be as smart as a dog. You know, you're just constantly losing your attention. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm not afraid to get old, but I don't want to be too old. You know, I think if I could die by like 85, that'd be cool. I'm cool to be out by 85. You know? But I don't want to die like a heart attack. I don't want to have cancer. You know, I don't want to die some fucked up way. You know? I want to die in my sleep. You know? I'll just take a fat dab right before I knock out. You know? And I'll be dreaming of old people stuff. And midway, my heart will give out, you know, and I'll have no clue what the hell happened, you know. And I'll just, you know, the next morning I'll be a statue, you know, and you guys could taxidermy my body, you know, just have me posted in the corner somewhere. I wonder what would be cheaper, you know, getting cremated or somebody making you into like a stuffed animal. You know, because fuck a goddamn funeral. Those shits are like $10,000. See, but then again, I think that's probably the best. You're dying anyway. Fuck your family, bro. Get the funeral. Let them deal with the costs, you know? You're done in this life. You know? I want the most expensive casket. I want a chrome casket with my fucking face engraved on it in gold. And I want Snoop Dogg to fucking give the speech or the talk at my funeral. And everybody's smoking joints or blunts. You know? You can cry still, but you still gotta hit the blunt. Oh God, he was such a good guy. You know? That would be a beautiful thing. I want you to be high and sad at the same time. Girls, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I don't know. I recently had to be somewhat honest with myself. I think I get really claustrophobic. I experience claustrophobia, you know? And usually when I'm experiencing claustrophobia, I'm also experiencing impatience. You know what I mean? But the claustrophobia only happens when it's fucking hot. You know? I remember as like a kid, if it was hot, I could calm my body or whatever, or my mind or whatever. I could calm it, and I can deal with the heat, you know? I think that's why you could see like sometimes these middle school kids or high school kids, like these young guys wearing sweaters when it's 100 degrees outside, you know, because they're not really tripping, I guess. You know, they're like, oh, it's all good. I don't want to sweat and I want to wear this sweater, so I'm just not even going to pay attention to the sun. You know, and as time went on, I can't do it no more. I can't fake the funk, you know? If it's hot, I'm crying, you know, out of my pores, you know? Sometimes it gets so bad, like during the summer, I could just be sitting down and I'm sweating profusely, you know? I was driving with my girlfriend, and we were I don't know where we were going, but okay, it's already hot. It's hot in the car. Our AC sucks. So I'm already kind of cranky, you know, sweating. I'm in my head. I can't talk right now. You know, I just need to focus on not tripping out, you know, and you know, she's thinking about me when she does this, but she opens the sunroof, you know, to let in air, but without thinking that those fucking evil sun rays are gonna be fucking piercing my skin, you know? So I get it. I was being a little bit extra, you know. As soon as she opened it and the sun shot into our car, I moved my body. I was like a ninja, you know, hiding from the sun. My body was all like twisted and contorted in a weird way just so I didn't get hit by it. You know, and she's laughing at me, and it's like, I can't deal with it, you know? See, maybe it's not claustrophobia, you know? Because I think claustrophobia is when you're like just in a tight area and you hyperventilate because it's too tight. You feel like you can't breathe. That only happens to me when it's hot. So maybe it's just a heat thing with my body. You know, I can only stand so much. Like last night, you know, I had the fan on. I have a fan that blows, you know, it's on the windowsill. And it, you know, brings the air in from outside. And I slept without a blanket. You know, like, it must feel so good to be Mr. Freeze. It is very hot, but as long as I keep my suit on, I am fresh. Fuck you, Batman. You know? He's chilling. That's just what I always want to be, bro. And I think that's why another reason I wouldn't want to move to Tennessee, because those people are stuck in their fucking homes. You know, I lost like 20 pounds just playing basketball for 5 minutes out there. You know? But I don't know. I don't think I could deal. I just don't think I could deal with the heat. It does make me feel claustrophobic, like I can't breathe, and then I get real antsy and impatient. You know. Like I don't know. I think when people ask, "Do you think you could ever murder somebody?" Yeah. I think if I'm stuck in a hot box and there's no air and I'm freaking out and there just so happens to be a dude right there, I'm sorry, buddy. I got to do something to relieve this heat. I'm killing your ass. That may not make sense, but that's just how I feel. You know? I need like a necklace of ice cubes or something. Or I don't know, man. It's just really hard not to give in to the heat, you know? And like, I guess compared to California, you know, California, these other states, California has great weather, okay? It has great freaking weather. I know as Californians, we complain that, oh, it's so hot, it's this. Dude, if you go outside of California, it is shit weather wherever you go. Okay? It's that's why also I don't think I could see, you know, I could see myself living in a cold area. You know? Like I could see myself living in New York. But it's got to be city cold type. You know what I mean? Like I need big city vibes, big city living. You know, I'm not trying to live in the mountains. I don't want to live in the wilderness. You know? I need the lights. I need angry people. I need traffic, pollution, you know, alcohol abuse. Well, that could be anywhere. Gangsters in the streets. You know, I need the chaos. You know, I need that, you know, like Wu-Tang would say, I need that motherfucking ruckus, you know? Because I don't know what I'll do if I'm in a nice, quiet neighborhood. I might just rob people just because I need to feel at home, you know? So, yeah, I need the city. I just do. Yeah. Man. Felt good to get that off my chest, you know? I've been enjoying these podcasts. It has been getting a little bit better. You know, trying to crack a few more jokes. They may not be the funniest, but we're trying here, people, you know? We're trying here, you know? Give me a goddamn break. Okay? You're lucky I'm not smashing watermelons or I don't know. Maybe that would be better than my comedy. Who knows? All right. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me for another episode. Like I said, I got a show coming up this Sunday on the 12th. It's the Deadpan show. I'll put that up in the details below. And like I said, you can always go on my Instagram, it's at Russ Comedy. I also have a show coming up on the 17th at the Hollywood Comedy. So yeah, I'm hoping you guys, you know, show some support. You're already supporting me on my podcast. I love it. I love you guys for that. You know, come out and see some of my shows, some of the shows that I'm on. You know, some of these comics are entertaining as well. They're super cool. It's always just a fun time. So, you know, get your asses up out of those couches. All right, the pandemic's over. If you don't want to wear a mask, if you want to, nobody gives a shit at this point. So, all right, everybody. I love you guys. Thanks for listening. Peace.